Okay, Smasher Pass Edition. That's really funny. I didn't even notice that. Okay, if I should turn up the music more, let me know. But I guess we can just start it. That's gonna be a pass immediately. Olio Warlock, Howling Magus. That's also gonna be a pass. The goat head is a nice touch, and the dress is cute, but I don't know. The manipulation of the crowds doesn't do it for me. By Extra Wiki. Oh yeah, I just want to point out up here the if any mess to blame them. Otherwise, it is by is it? Do you pronounce it Arium? I assume. Okay. Anyway, pass. The armor is really nice. That's gonna be a smash. I don't know. I don't know why. I could not explain it, but that's definitely a smash. That one is a pass though. I think the pauldrons kind of ruin it for me. Wow. Let's drop my water bottle. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the pauldrons are unfortunately gonna make it a pass for me with that electric katana too. Oh my god. Okay, but like, look at the tongue. You know. I think that is gonna have to be a pass though, just again for my sexual health. That's a smash, easy. I don't know. I think this is another case of if it is a man, pass. If it is not a man, that's a smash. Dennis is definitely gonna be a pass. I'm sorry, Dennis. You just made me angry early in the game. Armored skeleton. I think all the skeletons are gonna end up like being a pass. But Arch Freak Pilgrim. Ashen Crawler. These are the guys that explode in the DLC. That's gonna be a pass for me. That's 100% a smash. Are you kidding me? Obviously. That's gonna be a pass. I don't know. They're a little too skinny for me. Don't really have anything to make up for it. Aslatiel is gonna be a pass. But for being in relation to Lucatiel, that is definitely gonna elevate a status. I've never paid attention to these guys. That's going to be a pass for me as well. A lot more passes than Dark Souls 1, but we also just have a lot more to go through here. That's going to be a pass for me as well. The Sand Basilisks. Okay, we can just assume that every beast passes the Harkness test. Okay. The Sand Basilisks with the tiny eyes are a pass. But the big eyes, they kind of look like something other than eyes. So, smash. Bane Digger? You get 2 for the price of 1 here? You get the size difference? Like, I don't know. But they are kind of masculine. I don't know. Actually, the big one kind of... That's gonna be a smash. Oh my god. Oh my. That's gonna be a pass, unfortunately, but I get it. The gargoyles are a smash. Bellkeeper. No. Pass. That's... Ooh. I think that one's a smash. Break Blood Knight. That's also going to be a pass, unfortunately. Boneless Skeleton. For the same reason as Dark Souls 1, which I did not elaborate on, that is a smash. Bowman Guthrie. It's going to be a pass just for the name. Butcher Phantom. Now, are they anything related to Mildred? Because if they're even remotely similar to Mildred, that's a smash. But just based off of this, I think it's a pass. It's basically Mildred. Yeah, but they're like wearing clothes. Katarina Knight. Can you just like be invaded by this, or is this like a New Game Plus thing? I've never seen this. Because this is the oh, what's it called? Where Dennis invades you in New Game, right? I think it's gonna be a smash though. They ain't chunky. That's true. That's a fair point. Hard Lois Knight. I think that's a smash. I couldn't explain why though. Chariot Lance Executioner. Where is this? That looks like Hades. Is this a New Game Plus thing as well? I've never seen that. That's a pass for me though. That's gonna be a pass. They freak me out, but I get it. Crag Slippers, that's gonna be a smash for obvious reasons. Crescent Sickle Phantom. That's a pass. Definite smash for both of them, obviously. Perstar. This is listed as an enemy in Fextra. Again, I want to keep my hair, Just for my sexual health, it's gonna be a pass. That's a smash for obvious reasons. Smash for obvious reasons. They're called dark suckers. Absolutely smash. I had no idea they were called dark suckers. That's awesome. That's gonna be a pass. I'm gonna be honest. Their bloated stomach for the longest time, I did not think was the stomach. That's gonna be a pass for me though. Abyss Ironclad. It's gonna be a pass. I think. Level. Also a pass. Obvious smash. I assume this was a Fextra comment. That's really funny. Definite smash. Pretender to the Xanthus throne. I like the Xanthus set in Dark Souls 2. So just for that reason, that's gonna be a smash. Tenebris Rogue. I think that one's gonna be a pass for me. The Ghost of Prince's Past. Yeah, Ricard, that one's also gonna be a pass. I think I passed on Ricard in Dark Souls 1 as well. Underworld Deadeye. Just because this is the most annoying enemy in the entirety of this area, that's an easy pass for me. I hate this one. It's so annoying. I love the inclusion of the Yuri. Obvious easy smash. Dingy Cleric Phantom. I know it's dingy, but is it supposed to be similar to Anastasia? I mean, I love Anastasia, and just for that relation, it's an easy smash. Dragon smash. Even though they're drakes. Is it specifically Fextra that called it a dragon? Dragonfang Villard. I get it, but for me, that's gonna have to be a pass. Dragon form in general, easy smash. I mean, I actually really like the dragon form in Dark Souls 2, but it's not nearly as powerful as Dark Souls 1, obviously. Yeah, just straight up dragon. Thing. Dragon Acolyte. These are the guys in Aldia's Keep. They look cozy. I think it's gonna have to be a smash just because of that. The Dragon Knight. Yeah. These guys look really similar to Villard. This one is gonna be a smash. Oh yeah, the hammer ones are definitely the worst enemy in the game. I really like I like your director's commentary. Yeah, it is the only form with defense and poise, but it also doesn't do extra damage or anything. I think just because these guys are so annoying, they're gonna be a pass. Also a pass for the same reason. Also a pass for the same reason. Just because I have horrible arachnophobia, that's a pass, but I get it. I have Enter on his head, the dragon form one, because it's cool. Facsimile giant. You know, again, I get it, but this one's gonna be a pass for me. City of Avarice, they're not called mimics in this game. I mean, Smash, obviously, 100%, but I didn't know they were called that. For sure. Not my thing, but I get it, so pass for me personally. I don't think I've ever encountered these two, actually. The Faram armor is my favorite armor in Dark Souls 2. I've never seen this one, so smash on this one, pass on this one. Falconer. They have birds. Torture smash. Good to know, Chris. That's gonna be a pass for me. That's an obvious smash. Obvious easy smash. As much as I hate fighting Sharon, like, obvious. Is that the spider's thing? Is that what she has? Huh. Pass. Forlorn is so incredibly annoying. He's been invading me. They have been invading me in the worst possible spots in all of my recent playthroughs, and I don't understand. Yeah, what? So the spider's fang is the one that shoots webs and slows you down. The spider silk does not shoot webs, despite being silk instead of... I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, pass. I'm gonna be honest, these guys aren't that bad. They have some weird hitboxes, especially on like their AoE attack, but I don't know, you just like hit them a couple times and it's not an issue. So that's gonna be... They're spiky and it looks uncomfortable. I'm gonna say pass for me, but I definitely get it. Wow, that's a obvious smash. Are they? Is it actually spelled jailer? I guess that's just a different spelling of jail, right? It's gonna be a pass from me though. No comment. Uh, you know, smash actually, despite the other one. That's gonna be a pass. That's gonna be a pass. It's gonna be a pass. um, that's gonna be a pass. I get all these honestly, but just for me personally, also a pass. Also a pass. Also a pass. We got a lot of passes in a row. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I know. Obvious, not just basilisks, but like, I don't feel like disclosing my opinion on that one. It is a pass. Just to be clear, it is a pass. But I get it. You know? Oh my god. Smash just because Goblin, and pass because why does it look like that? I have empathy for these guys because of Happy Souls, but generally that's going to be a pass for me. That's also a pass. These guys are a smash. I love the Hate Knights. Their armor looks so nice on them. Like on the, I don't think it looks as good on the player, especially mixed with other armor sets, but I really like how the Hate Knights look and are. Those are both going to be passes. A pass. That's a pass. That's also a pass. I don't know. A lot of these are just guys, right? So pass, 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 smash, pass, 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 pass. They just look like humans. For the Rat King specifically, not a smash, but I get it. I would not get it for just the normal rats though. Anyway, that's a pass. Invisible hollows. I don't think they would be. I don't know. For reasons that I don't think I can properly explain with my limited vocabulary, it's definitely a pass. Ironclad Soldier. I think this is a situation where if it's a man, that is a pass. If it's a woman, it's a smash for sure. They don't even have a head. A pass. Too many phantoms. There's a lot of them, especially in New Game Plus. Yeah. Same situation. If this is a man, pass. Otherwise, smash. That's an easy smash. Very obviously. Also very easy smash. I mean, I get it, but that's a pass for me. That's also a pass. Aldrin the Assassin. I'd like... What armor is this? This armor doesn't look unique. But... I don't know. I like it. I think that's a smash for me. Masked Mannequin, they also don't have heads. But these guys specifically, I think, are going to be a smash for me. Obvious, easy smash. Rowena, also a smash. I like her fit. Nameless Usurper. Isn't this, Lycia? Lycia's going to be a pass. The Shadows. Oh yeah, isn't this one in the actual boss fight with the Flexile Sentry? And it's like super unique. It's the only one that looks like that. It's unique, and there's two of them, but one of them is a normal one, one of them is a unique one. It doesn't appear anywhere else or anything. Generally, I think these guys are going to be a smash for me, though. Ogres? I get it. I really do. But I think that's going to be a pass for me. I'm going to turn down Majula a little bit, because it gets kind of loud at this part. Again, if it's a man, pass, otherwise smash. Welcome, Jesus T-post for our sins. We are doing Dark Souls 2 Smash or Pass because Orium, that person, was kind enough to put together the Dark Souls 2 Smash or Pass list, like I did for Dark Souls 1. Hi! The old knights. If they are man, pass. If they are woman, smash, obviously. Oliver the Collector. Isn't... No, I don't know. That looks like the Baldur Knight set, actually. Kind of, with the shape of it. I don't know. Or Baron Knight, not Baller Knight, but that's gonna be a pass for me. Pagan Tree. It likes being whipped. That has to be a smash. Obvious smash. No thank you. It's a pass. Spiders can't do it for me. Technically a threesome. Like I would get it, but you know, arachnophobia. Peculiar Kindler. I feel like just because their name is hard to say, that's gonna be a pass for me, for obvious reasons. I like the little turtle guys down here. They're cute, but not smash material, so pass. Pass. Smash. Pass. They don't got much going on. I get it, but personally, that's gonna be a pass. Smash. Prison Sinner? Oh, these are the guys join the Lost Sinner boss fight, right? In New Game Plus. Your name was not hard to say. Didn't get the butterfly name. The poison broomer. Is a male and female. Yeah. The guy is a pass. The woman is a smash, like usual. Oh my goodness. that is not a cobalt. Yeah, it's gonna be a pass. Rampart Golem. That's gonna be a smash. Sonic the Hedgehog. If it looks more like actual Sonic, it would be a smash. Otherwise, you know, too spiky, same thing as earlier. You don't say the full... I'm not talking about your entire government name. I'm talking about the first name. Kindler. You're not gonna... Look, there are situations in which, in this context, you would be saying their name. And I wouldn't be able to say Kindler in an attractive way in that context. That's what I'm getting at. It's just your first name. Yeah, these guys spin dash. That's gonna be a pass. Also a pass. I feel like once they get warmed up and hopefully don't have frostbite, that's gonna be a smash. Otherwise, they're too cold and it would be a pass, but I'll just say smash because I've been passing a lot. Pass, unfortunately. A situation, again, where if it is a man, pass. If it is a woman, smash. Sonic the Hedgehog is a huge pass. I thought you liked the spiky. These guys are extremely annoying, and one of them broke a chest in one of my playthroughs, and it was very obviously on purpose. And I hate them for that, so pass. Absurdly long name, because paperwork would be funny. The Corrosive Ant Queen. Why is it in Majula? Did someone just put it in Majula to get a better picture of it? That's gonna be a pass. Unfortunately, my entomophobia is not doing it. Same situation. If it's a man, pass. If it's a woman, smash. Same situation. Easy smash. Easiest smash in my life. They're just the armor, but like, look at it, you know? Pass. I would... While I enjoy explosions, not like that. Same situation here. If it's a man, pass. Otherwise, smash. That's an easy smash. I mean, like, I get it if you would pass, but that's an easy smash. The teeth on these guys. That's gonna be a pass. I don't like getting poisoned. That's another. Hearing you out. That's definitely pass for me. Stone Knights, I get it, but are gonna have to be a pass for me. The Rin Sentinels are so hot, and it would be a foursome too with you, you know? Or, 5 some in the castle. Stone Soldiers, that's a pass, unfortunately. That's a pass. If they're a man, pass. Otherwise, smash. Smash, obviously. If they're a man, pass. Otherwise, smash again. That's a pass. The Aberrations. God, in vanilla, there's just kind of two? Is there one or two in the Sinner's Rise? They're really annoying. But anyway, pass. I hate those things. These guys are annoying, but they do have 2 giant shields, which is really cool. So If they fit my lesbianism, then smash. Hello, O. Two. I feel like I was playing Pokemon Snap. Trying to get the best pictures of them. It's gonna be a pass for... Well, okay, I get it, but it's gonna be a pass. It's also gonna be a pass. Gold Valshot. I mean, that's gonna be a pass, but again, I get it. If I wasn't a lesbian, it would definitely be a smash. Vorgol the Center. That's an incredible name. But it's gonna be a pass. It's gonna be a pass. Wall Watchman. Oh, this is the guy that shows up right after the Priestess High. I mean, just kind of looks like Ricard. That's a pass. Vorgol is a pass for the name alone. Yeah, that one, Nintendo DS graphics. I mean, that's kind of just Fextra. There hasn't been Ornifex yet, but we also, what slide are we on? 160? We still got a lot of slides left. The non-invisible ones of these are gonna be a smash, but for this one, it's a pass. Because, I don't know. I feel like the spectral nature just kind of removes some of their appeal. Bully is a pass because they're annoying. Just assume they're of age. Did they look exactly the same? Have the same build and everything? Both of them are incredibly annoying and are both passes. Whatever order Fextra Life had them, I assume there's no difference in luck. Cool. I assume that the repeats are going to be like Postdot or whatever, right? Flash Giants, that's going to be a pass. I mean, I get it, but, you know, pass. Pursuer, same thing I said earlier, obviously. Executioner's Chariot. That's going to be a hard pass for me. Flexile Sentry is an easy smash. I mean, look at it, you know? Looking Glass Knight, if they fit with my lesbianism, is a smash. Skeleton Lords are going to be a pass. They just don't got anything going on, you know? Center is a smash, for obvious reasons. Belfry Gargoyles, like I said earlier. Ruin Sentinels, plural, is even more of a smash. The horse is the boss for the chariot. So, yes. But it's also not a horse, it's a golem, right? Because you splash... If you put holy water on it, it doesn't do damage. So, it's not like an actual horse. The Vanguard, gotta love the Mohawk. But it's gonna be a pass for me, unfortunately. Royal Red Authority. Is this the little guys, or is this the actual boss itself? That is gonna be a pass for me, though. Notchka, obvious smash. Freya, I get it, but that's gonna be a pass for me. Obvious smash. That's the giant dog one? Huh, it looks... Is that just a scaled up version of the other ones? Vanguard is a reluctant pass. Those legs. That's kind of why I don't like her. And the whole Fang situation going on. The Rotten... I mean, there's a lot going on here, and I get it, but it's gonna be a pass for me. Old Dragon Slayer. I mean, based on what we went with last time, with Ornstein being a red-haired woman, that's gonna be a smash. Obligatory Vor move. I get it, but for me, that's gonna be a pass. Ooh, nacho cheese and Cool Ranch. We got red Kool-Aid and blue Kool-Aid. I think I'm gonna have to say smash for both of them, actually. Elden King. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna go ahead and move the chat. With the chat window, but I'm moving this just so you can get a better view of this going on. Guardian Dragon. It's gonna be a smash, obviously, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I think I agree that Blue Smelter is hotter than Red Smelter. Seaman of Dong. I mean, I get it, but unfortunately, despite the name, for me, that is gonna have to be a pass. Velstadt is gonna be a pass. Vendrick is gonna be a pass. Dark Lurker, easiest smash of my life, especially Phase 2? Are you kidding me? Dragon Rider is going to be a pass. Both of them. So is this just like the whole thing? Because like, if we're going with like, how do I articulate these two? Yes. The rest, no. Again, I get it. They got a lot going on. I actually really like their cape up here and the crown and everything, but that's gonna be a pass for me. Okay, well, for the Dark Lurker, easiest smash of my life was an exaggeration with that sword, dude. It is a very big sword. Ancient Dragon. Smash. I think if they only come as a pair, it's gonna be a pass for me, unfortunately, because the defender does not do it for me. But if individuals, if it was just the Watcher, very easy smash. Nishandra, you know, I think that's gonna be a smash for me, actually. All these are pass. Alana, definitely smash. Then I feel like I would probably get an STI. But yeah, I mean, there are other dragons, you know, that's gonna have to be a pass. I don't want an STI. Again, if it's all three, actually, smash, even if it is all three. All three individually and all three together, for sure. Fume Knight? I get it. I really do. But I think that's gonna have to be a pass for me. It'd be not worth it, actually. Yeah, that's my thought process. Sorolon would also be a pass. Burnt Ivory King. This guy is really cool, but not smashable for me personally. Smash. Smash. If they're bosses, then their other form is shown? Like, if they don't got another form, then they get skipped. Okay, I don't know. Oh, like Nishandra's other form, right? Obvious smash. Rowan's a smash. Dinah and Tilo. Yeah, smash. Two ogres block the trans coffin. It's truly tragic. Transphobic ogres. Smash, obviously. I get it, but not my type. S. Smash. I mean, like, are you kidding me? She got the whole this going on. She's got it in a tight ponytail. She's ready. Obviously smash. Incredible drip over here. Carhillion. That's gonna be a pass for me. Oh my god, that hairline. That's gonna be a pass. Smash. I mean, like, the way she talks to you, completely ignoring her physical form, the way she talks to you, it has to be, right? Gilligan is going to be a pass. Fun fact, he was almost a child trafficker before they changed the story near the end of development. Malin. I kind of hate Malin, if I'm being honest. But pass. He's just the easiest smash in the game. Yeah, Shalquar flirts with you for sure. That's my point, right? So it has to be a smash. It's going to be a pass. And her, again, I get it. Not my type, so pass. That is not a fun fact. Yeah, so Shanalot was going to be a child, and Gilligan was going to be trafficking her. But they ended up not going with that storyline, thankfully. Melancha, obvious smash, right? Alicia, like, if it's a one-night stand, sure, but otherwise, I hate her. So, my hate. Yeah. I get it, but that's a pass for me. Navlan? Where does he show up? Oh, he's the guy who's like locked in Aldia's keep, right? I get it, but that's gonna be a pass for me. Same thing there. Smash. Easy smash. Evil cast one. That's gonna be a pass for me, but I very much get it. Same thing there. That's a pass. Just like Pate, that's a pass. Falcon. That's also a pass. I mean, a lot of these are just guys, right? Evil cast one. That's also a pass. Titchy Grin. I forgot about Titchy Grin. That's gonna be a pass. Grandal's a pass. Rat King. I mean, If he wasn't a rat, it would be a smash. And also, if he wasn't half-rotted. Magorold? Oh my goodness, he looks like that? He looks Swedish. I get it, but unfortunately, once again, not my type. Head of Vengarl. Also a pass for me. Ornifex, easy smash. Drummond. He's in the memory. That's the rot adds texture. That's awful. I get it, but that's awful. That's gonna be a pass for me. Man Scorpion Tark. I get it, but unfortunately not my type. Cromwell. Just rip off. Actually, the music or the armor is really nice. What's the Oswald or something in Dark Souls 1? He's kind of rip off Oswald, who is also a pass for me, I think. Chancellor Wellator is also a pass. Nashandra, but this form specifically is also a smash. They don't actually look like this, but I don't care. So smash. Actual King Vendrick. I get it, but that's gonna be a pass for me. Oh my goodness. I didn't know Alsana even had a physical form, if I'm being honest. I get it. I don't know. She's really skinny. Doesn't got much going on. But she is also just like... Yeah, literally called a MILF. It has to be a smash. I think this one's gonna be a smash for me, just because of clothes. Yeah, eat some food. Linkor. I don't know who this is. That looks like the bell tower. It's gonna be a pass for me. Claire. She's cute. She's a smash. Jester Thomas. Isn't this Magorold? That's gonna be a pass for me just because of that armor. Felicia? I assume that's how you pronounce that. And PC. Oh, these are summons. Okay. I mean, that's gonna be a smash, I think. Boyd. Jester Thomas goes crazy. I get it, but really just not my type. I think Boyd is gonna have to be a pass for me, but I definitely really get that one. That's gonna be a pass. Oh my goodness. That's very easy smash. Luat is gonna be a pass. Match for sure. Oh, that's the last one. I'm glad you ended on Pasaka. That's really funny. Wow, that was a lot less time than I was expecting it to be, though I did rush through a lot of those kind of intentionally. How long have we been? That was like over half an hour. Yeah, there you go. There's my Dark Souls 2 Smash or Pass rankings. I'm gonna go eat some food. So that was really fun. And thank you again, REM, for putting all this together. That saves me a ton of work, and this was really fun. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all. I would especially like to thank Executioner Smo, Aora, Marky Mark, Winter, Lilith the Hammer Witch, Lamb Astasol, Validit, Nick Possum, Krista, Howling Nocturne, Ryasune21, Rakuna, Anthony, Manarok, and Ryan Rickard. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I don't know how to end this.